there's a gift that you have. All these individuals that go through these troubled lives, they have a gift too. Get in tune with what your gift is. Pay attention to it and start using that and hustle that. Hustle that. Because when these moments happen to you, that is, bro, when it rains, that's when we learn the most. We're usually stuck in our feelings and in our thoughts when it's storming. It gets dark. All that sound, all those beautiful things that you once seen, they ain't around anymore. Mm-mm. But now you get to see what the real beauty is. You get to see the truth about the people around you. You get to see who actually cares about you and who's caring about you because you provided something to them. Mm. Who wanted you around when you could benefit them. You get to see the true beauty. When you get into that mindset, that's when you could think the clearest. That's when you understand, you know what, I'm good at this. I'm bad at this. That's when you sit down with yourself and we're men, we don't like to admit it, but that's when we shed some tears. And we're like, where did I f*** up? Like as men, when you're out there and you're making money and it gets ripped away from you at a moment's notice, or you don't know how you're going to make the ends meet within the next year. Nobody's like really coming to save us. We got to tap in. So when these things, when you lose the opportunity at potential, like you might be losing your freedom. That's when you tap in. Stop thinking that, oh, it's over. Tap in, listen at that moment. Talk to God in that moment. Mm. There's a message there for you. Take that gift and move. Figure out a way to hustle that gift. Everybody has a gift. You know, fan bases, like, we all know a pretty shitty rapper or a pretty shitty musician that you're like, how do they have so many fans? Because everybody has a fan base. Orlando Brown has a fan base. That guy chews meth. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a fan base. Take your gift, go out and find your fans, find the people that genuinely care about you, and go forward in life.
Great advice, bro.
Wow. Not chew meth. Chew meth is
crazy. He's a meth chewer.
Oh, that is hilarious. You know, I think that
Japan or Tokyo.
Arizona. Stay there.
I think that's the ideal perspective that most people wanna have, right? And it takes you getting your ass whooped to even be able to talk like that. It takes you getting your ass whooped and living through it and realizing it wasn't that bad, right? But also, it's as easy as it is to have that mentality. It's also very easy to have the victim mentality as to where, you know, this is happening to me. I can't get a break. I'm waiting for the foot to drop. Like all these cliches and the way it is that we talk to ourselves inside of our minds. What do you tell yourself to keep your head on straight? Like, I know my self-talk has gotten better over the last few years. I used to talk to myself, bro, I don't even talk to people I don't like the way it was that I talked to myself back in the day. Like, I was disgusted in a lot of the things that I did and the regrets that I had inside of my life. My self-talk has gotten significantly better. What does your self-talk look like these days to be the man that you are?
It's just reminding myself why. Like, it's so simple to tap back into the basics. You know, okay, things just got rough. You can't quit now. Like, everybody's going to want you to quit. That's cool. But you got 2 people, 3 people that are looking forward for you to just, you got to guide them through it. I'm the pilot now. Like, my life without kids was different. I don't know if the talk will be the same. Mm-hmm. I'm the pilot now. This is a little turbulence. I could get them through this. But first I have to get myself through this. And I've already been through so many storms. I know that, let's say you got bills due on Friday. Now, you might not be able to, like, you feel like, I might not be able to pay these bills on Friday. I might fall a little bit short, but I'm going to bust my ass to get there. Guess what? If you don't pay the bills on Friday, you're still alive on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like in our minds, it's like, if I don't make it, I'm done. Yeah. You're not done, actually. Saturday's still going to be there.
It's that fear of failure, though.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I up again. I can't get it together.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
It's easy to say you're allowed to, though, when you're not stuck inside of that, bro.
Yeah,
I remember being stuck inside of that, and I was just like, dude.
It's tough, bro.
Whoa, what's next?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you more afraid of failing because other people would see you fail?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you more afraid of failing because you'll fail?
If you would have asked me that question 5 years ago, it would have been a very different answer. I could care less who sees me fail. I claim my, inside of my industry, I was number 3 at one point, and a lot of people still like, it's like, when Chris Brown was 18 for the longest, like when people get something stuck inside of their head, he was 25 and he was still 18. Like, yo, this dude's so young, right? So for me, I was number 3 at one point, and now I'm top 20. I'm not number 3 anymore, right? I claim that, bro. I stand on what it is that I do right and what it is that I've done wrong. I stand on my accomplishments. I stand on my failures the same, because what a privilege it is to be able to fail at something that I'm failing at. Like, most people never have the balls to even take a swing at what it is that I'm swinging at, let alone fail. So I'm good with that. It's me, man. You talk about the 3 little human beings. It's for me too, bro. And I've been sitting down listening to you because it's like, all right, he gets it. The other guests that we've had on this podcast so far, you're the first father that we've had on this podcast so far. So it's interesting because everything in my life always revolves back to them. Everything. All right, cool. I'm gonna make a move. How is this move gonna impact them? There's a positive way it's gonna impact them. There's a negative way, and I'm always trying to think at least 5 steps ahead. So for me, I don't even mind them seeing me fail, because I'm cool with that. I'm cool with my kids seeing me fail, because that means that they saw their dad swing and miss, right? And there's something to be learned from those failures, and I have the opportunity to teach them. But it's them experiencing the repercussions of my failures that scares the shit out of me. I don't ever want them, you said earlier, to go through what it is that you went through. And that's what every parent has, the hope to, like, how can I make it a little bit better? I think there's a different type of strain on a man's heart and a man's mind than a mother's mind. On a man's mind, it's like, yo, this is do or die. I need to make sure that they're doing better than I was. It's not enough to just bring enough to the table. If you have the appetite for more, obviously, right? So, yeah. I don't care who sees me fail. I really don't. I just don't want them to.
I just want to be
feel it.
in the zone.